I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. The casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet. But it's, you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao like missing shots or whatever.
Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear.
The boxing community responded passionately to the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Prominent figure Eddie Hearn criticized Barrios' performance, noting that despite his size advantage, he didn't do as well as expected. Hearn pointed out that Barrios should have been dominating Manny, but instead looked hesitant and possibly nervous. He argued that Barrios' effort could have been much stronger, sparking ongoing debates about whether the fight truly showcased both fighters at their peak.
All the 6 rounds like that, Pacquiao is not completely dominated like that. Moving forward,
yeah, listen, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him. I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you had like obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. We saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision in that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Yeah, that's what I could
really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is they going to the scorecards now, eh? Really? 7-1.
Rolly Romero echoed the sentiments of many fans, praising Manny Pacquiao for his sharpness and composure throughout the match. He lauded Manny's performance as exhilarating, reaffirming why he remains a beloved icon in boxing. Romero emphasized how the bout was entertaining, highlighting that even without a knockout, Manny's skill and the intense competitive energy made the fight memorable.
Hey everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already follow King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
What'd you think about the fight?
You better show him more love.
Before you fight, right in there, I told you kick his ass when we asked you. Hey, Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly. Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, like, 8 rounds.
Do you feel like that?
Wait, I'm trying to
Probably going this way.
Hurry up, pick the damn picture.
Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
Wait, what?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
I don't know.
Robert, what do you think about the fight?
Oh man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
Right?
I mean, it wasn't like the champion didn't get beat. So that's
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angelo.
Keith Thurman, a former rival of Pacquiao, placed a strategic bet on the fight's outcome, which paid off with an $8,500 win. His reasoning was calculated. He believed that neither Pacquiao nor Barrios was likely to lose outright. Both fighters carried strong reputations, making a draw a very plausible result. Thurman's prediction reflected his deep understanding of their ring IQ and conditioning, underscoring that his win was more than luck, it was insight.
Keith, what'd you think about it, bro? I got paid. Wait, you bet the truth? 500. I got paid.
You did it.
Come on, you want to see the ticket? Oh, you want to see the ticket? Look at this. Look at this. Let's see. Where is it at? Come on. Where is it? You got, look.
Hey, where do you think it was going to be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said,
Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. The casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but it's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket. First ticket.
You gotta move to the right.
First ticket. Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know. I know a few things. Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. His strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did. I think he got but Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, there's different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over.
Chris Algieri, who has shared the ring with Pacquiao before, expressed surprise at Manny's endurance. He didn't expect Pacquiao to maintain his pace over 12 rounds at his age. Algieri also offered criticism of Barrios, saying the younger fighter had much more potential than he displayed. According to him, Barrios failed to fully utilize his tools and experience, missing the chance to shine as a champion.
With Chris Algieri, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going here?
This way, right?
That's not, okay.
We go up and out.
Super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPP.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with 0 swagger, with no attitude. Like, it wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but it was like you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And yeah, I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to me?
Despite many believing Pacquiao outperformed Barrios, Manny remained humble yet somewhat disappointed. He admitted he wasn't fully satisfied with his performance and felt saddened by the draw decision. Nevertheless, he expressed gratitude and pride for being able to fight again after all these years. For Manny, it was a personal victory, one that transcended the scoreboard, highlighting the challenge of judging a bout between a Hall of Famer and a current world champion.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is it's not really a favor to me, like I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
A fan captured the nuanced nature of the fight perfectly. User Kashmir Star tweeted, "I knew it. Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy." This highlighted the complexity of the bout, Manny's brilliance against Barrios' champion status, and why the decision wasn't straightforward. Barrios' trainer defended his fighter's preparation, noting that Barrios put everything into camp and that one judge even had him winning, despite the overall draw. The message conveyed respect and belief in their effort, even as public opinion leaned toward Manny.
This is Jonathan Aggoff here, Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. A really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. And he put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other 2 judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds. And obviously he had the crowd behind him. And I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't. And we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature. But at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Brian Mendoza offered a different perspective, disagreeing with those who thought Pacquiao had clearly won. He suggested that many fans' opinions were influenced by nostalgia and emotional attachment to Manny's return. Mendoza acknowledged Pacquiao's effort but argued it wasn't enough to secure a victory, implying that excitement and sentiment might have clouded fans' judgment of the real fight.
Whether Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios, it was a close fight. A lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. People forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's coming out or something. I don't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, stay on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I just feel like he got the job done.
Ring Magazine, a respected boxing authority, chimed in to support what many fans believed. They tweeted, "Manny Pacquiao proved he still got it after his valiant effort versus Mario Barrios," emphasizing that Manny's performance, regardless of the result, demonstrated his enduring stamina, speed, and warrior spirit. In the post-fight interview, Barrios admitted that Manny hits hard, confirming that Pacquiao's punching power remains formidable at age 46. This acknowledgement validated the impact Manny had in the ring and explained Barrios' cautious approach, perhaps underestimating Manny's sting.
Whether Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios, it was a close fight. A lot of people that I've talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. People forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's or something. I don't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, stay on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're like a living legend, someone that you watch growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I feel like he got the job done.
Most analysts agreed that the fight was far from one-sided. Both fighters exerted significant effort, Pacquiao leveraging his experience and age, Barrios his size and pressure, making the draw a fair outcome. The technical challenges each presented created a complex, hard-to-call contest. However, critics in the boxing world were particularly disappointed with Barrios' performance, criticizing his failure to capitalize on key moments and his reluctance to throw enough punches. Many questioned whether Barrios fought to win or simply tried to survive against the seasoned legend.
Barrios, embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw. Majority of draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was the best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd. Or God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny just, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That tell you how Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Manny Robles, a well-respected trainer, firmly believed Pacquiao had won the fight. He praised Manny's conditioning, ring IQ, and sharpness, especially noting how well he fought despite his age. Robles expressed hope for Manny's continued career, suggesting that the boxing world might still have many more memorable moments from the Filipino legend's talent and resilience.